Morning, Lester. Hello, Taylor. Bear with me here, folks. I just got out of bed. Oh man, what a night. The barn's looking good, isn't it? Morangarine. Oh, mother of many horses! I hit a new level of pain last night that I have never hit in my life before. I've been in pain my whole life, but I've never experienced what I did last night. It was like I was like, I wish somebody would have been here to take me to the emergency department and get a shot of some opioids, because that's the kind of pain it was. It was beyond anything that I've ever experienced in my life before. I was cold, and I kept getting these type of shivers that were like, blow your mind, almost like instead of shivering, I was in pain, cold, but it was like convulsions. It was just, if anybody would have been here and saw it, they would have said, we're going to the hospital. Like, that's how bad it was. Because I was I was like thinking to myself, oh my God, I gotta go to the hospital. It was, whoa, man, oh man. It was out there. I'm just stopping the streams outside here. It was, oh, the shaking. The shaking was unbelievable. Like, it was crazy. This shivering thing. No, my whole body was spasming. Like, my whole body was in a convulsion type state. It was, and then when I got up many times in the middle of the night, because I dehydrated myself yesterday working, not thinking, because I was going so hard at her, I didn't realize that, I had sweated so much. But my left hip, my hip was just killing me. Like, it was just unbelievable. Like, oh man, I can't even articulate where I was on the pain level. Okay, but I got a Charlie horse on the whole back hamstring on my left leg last night. So here I am at the sink in my bedroom. I drank like 7 glasses of water, like trying to get rid of this Charlie horse, and it went away. But it was like it was like the ultimate pain, beyond infinity and beyond type pain. Oh, it was bad. Deep heat rubbed into your back. And how do you suggest, David, that I get my hands back there on a deep heat rub on my back? Get Doug to do it? Oh man, it was bad. But I had the weirdest dream somehow during all this pain that Doug, I don't know what it was, just maybe it was because I was a little bit delirious from the pain, but I had a dream that Doug was a tool to get rid of the cramps, and somehow in the middle of the night Doug was laying tight against me and had his neck underneath my chin, and I made the fatal mistake, because remember I told you I was cold and I had the shivers, and then I got these giant spasms from being cold. Like, it was just the most bizarre thing. Just a little bit of a chill, and it would be like, ugh. So I put long underwear on, and a t-shirt, and anyways, I went to bed fully dressed because I had this chill. I went to bed basically like if I had pneumonia or something. Okay, well, when you're hurting like this, It's nice if you can slide on your sheets, you know, like just sort of slide a little bit over, slide a little bit this way, you know what I mean? But when you're wearing long underwear and you're laying in the bed, it's like laying with Velcro on, okay? You can't move. And it was like I was stuck in bed, and it made it worse because I was like in so much pain. And so I'm laying in bed and I couldn't get up. And the only way I could get up was I had to get my long underwear off. So I was like trying to slide my long underwear off with my good leg to get them off so I could roll over in bed, because my long underwear were acting like a friction in the sheets, and I couldn't turn. It was at the most. It was just. I learned a very valuable lesson. When you're in this kind of back pain, don't dress like you've got pneumonia. The mummy syndrome. It was bad. Bad. It was like bad. It was bad. It was really bad. Stuck. I couldn't even roll over. It hurt so bad. And I'm like, I'm better this morning, but still wicked pain. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm a hurting camper. Hurting camper. Oh, okay. I gotta get a cup of coffee. Oh. Oh. But I just put a call into my doctor's office. They're not open on Wednesdays, so I can't go there today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just like crippled feeling. I gotta do something. I gotta keep moving to a certain degree. No. Miss Bailey, I called my doctor. I got an appointment. I put my name on the answer machine with my phone number for cancellations. I'm hoping for a cancellation tomorrow. I think, and this is my gut feeling, okay? I think that because the severity of this is because I never had any side effects from the concussion when I got hit in the head, because I should have had back problems when I got hit there. Like, I got pile drived this way. I think that's what it is, because I did hit my head 3 times on the roof joists on the weekend when I was framing. I did 3 love taps walking up the ladder. Hernia. You guys. Oh, I don't have a hernia. Oh, yeah. So it is. I think that's what it is. I think I gave, because when I was downstairs with the sewer rod yesterday, I hit my head on the joist. The pain in my neck was crazy. So I'm thinking that this is concussion. I'm paying for my concussion right now. Crush my cervical vertebrae. You guys are just unbelievable. Make me feel like I'm about to die. Why does someone not suggest scurvy? Oh, kidney problems? Sure, John. Yeah, that's what it is. You guys. Oh, man. Oh. I could explain everything to you here, and you'd still say, oh, you got... Oh. That's what it is. It's my kidneys. That's why my neck is sore. Up my potassium. Doug kicked me. No, Doug was a cuddle bunny last night. The plague. That's what it is, Susie. The black bubonic plague. There's an outbreak in Africa right now, Madagascar actually, and I was there in my dream. Oh, I'm gonna get my socks on. I can't even get my foot up here. How do you get your socks on when you can't get your foot up? Oh man, okay, I gotta. Oh, this is so hard. And I'm like, I know the thing is, I'm laying here, and I'm laying here. I'm sitting here looking, and I'm thinking, if I don't do anything today, if I stay inside this house, I'll end up cleaning the house because the house is a mess. It's like, I can't stay. I gotta do something. Maybe I can sit on the tractor, spread the remaining gravel. No matter what is killing the pain, cannot heal with pain in your body. I did my last 2 milligrams of morphine last night at 11. My last one. I have no more in the house. It helped me, but still it was crazy pain. I just wanted to get some sleep. I just wanted some sleep. That's all I wanted. Oh, I just wanted to sleep. Okay, this is really hard putting socks on. That's ridiculous. And they're crooked now. Oh. Okay. Oh, I gotta take a break. Yeah, I know, I have to go out and just start doing stuff. Rest would be nice too. But go to the hospital? No. They're not going to do anything. Like nothing. Zero zip. You know? If the hospital, not kidding you folks, go to the hospital. Oh, well, we could x-ray it, and then they look and they go, yeah, your back's out. They don't do anything. They could give you a shot, but not anymore because all the opioid problems and fentanyl and that. The doctors are all afraid of giving drugs out, so it's like they send you back home in pain. No, Gene, it was a 3 whacks in the head. 3 whacks in the head. Just like whack, whack, whack. And they were like so innocent. They were just like, I was walking up the ladder, just hit my head. I got lots of doctors here right now, Amanda. You're right. So many. Go to my vet hospital. No, he won't give me drugs. I need an adjustment. A proper adjustment. And the thing is that after the concussion, my doctor told me that I really should go in because he treats concussions. And I said, oh, I feel great. So I didn't go in. And man, oh man, it was all pent up energy, I just all just exploded is what it feels like. Okay, that's the leg that really hurts. I'm gonna try to put a sock on it now. Oh, Doug, I wish you could do this for me. My toes are getting cold. Gotta get a sock on. Oh, man. I know if I start moving around. Yeah, I know, Gene. But, when doctor, when I bumped into him, I told him about the concussion I had. And he says, oh, well, we treat those, so that you don't have any problems later. That's what he said to me. And then but I felt so good. I was like, I don't need to go to you. I'm fine. I'm Superman. Oh, man, did I get knocked out some gogs the last 4 days? Like, unbelievable. Sunday night, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 33 days of intense. I've never, honestly, never, this level of pain that I just went through, like last night, the heebie-jeebie convulsions, spasms, whatever they were with being cold, freaked me out. Like, get cold and get like total freaking, just vibrating. It was bizarre. And the only way I could stop the vibrating is get clothes on, more clothes. So I wrapped myself up in clothes like I had pneumonia. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm getting there. Oh, success. Socks are on. Hello, Mindy. Oh. Okay, I got socks on. Oh, man. I like do more stretches. That's what I need to do, more stretches, eh? There's only one hospital duck, Miss Bailey. The little sexathon girl. It almost sounds like my nerves are pinched. Really? You know what? I could do a video explaining everything and I'd still get the same comments. Oh. Okay. I'm here. I don't know what I'm yoga. I just need to get my adjustment back after my concussion. Well, Chris, today, we don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know what's going to happen because Key's not coming today because he has to go. He's got an appointment somewhere else, but he's going to come back tomorrow. But I really wanted to get the insulating done and the vapor barrier up was my goal today. That's what I wanted to accomplish. But I'm like, I am drained, not gonna lie. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, what is the weather today? Let's do a weather check because I'm basically at the mercy of the weather. That's what I am. I'm at the mercy of the weather. If the weather gets good, I got no choice but to get outside and do it. All right. Okay, it's +4 today, only going down to 2 degrees tonight, and then it's +8 tomorrow and rain. So, I really, really should. I really, really should do the insulating today. I'm just looking at the, yeah. I really should do some time in the tractor. Do the tractor and get rid of those piles of gravel, spread them out what's left before they freeze, because once they freeze, they don't move. And when they freeze, they're in the way for the whole winter. And I'm done with gravel now. Pretty good. There's only maybe 10 wheelbarrow loads, if that. I could, if I had the energy, wheelbarrow them into the pen, but I don't have the energy. I'm going to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's either going to be the tractor, get rid of the piles so they don't freeze in big giant lumps, or insulation. No, I'm not going to do what I did yesterday. The Magoon's frozen, but it might be open tomorrow because tomorrow's supposed to be 7 degrees. It's 7 degrees and rain is what tomorrow is. I really want to do the installation today. Oh, I gotta do something today, folks. I don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna do it. The kiddie pool look frozen? No. If the water's running. Why are we calling this 1-800 sports numbers, Richard? Oh, man. I'm a little bit lost for words, folks. I'm not going to lie. I got to get my acting gear here. What's going to happen? Ducks are locked up right now because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. What's going to happen? It looked like a layer of ice over the surface of it? No, please. Oh, Gene, don't say that. Let me start a stream so I can see if it's trickling or not, because that means the geese turned off the hose last night, and that means the hose is frozen, which is something that, you know, everybody needs to deal with a frozen hose when you're like this right now. Bear with me, I'm going to start a stream and see, so I can see what the deal is. Just bear with me, folks. I'm sorry for this interruption. Maggie, do you see water running? Okay, if someone tell me if they see water running. Like, it should be trickling out the side of it, because I have the hose running last night. Is somebody going to tell me? Good morning, Mandy Lee. I gotta start the stream anyways. Today's the 15th, right? Yeah. But nobody's telling me about dripping water. There's no dripping water on the patio stones. No running water. That means she froze last night. Please don't. I don't want to deal with frozen water today. Oh. Why not? Why not? Like, really, honestly, folks, you know? Like, why not? Right? Like, everybody needs to wrestle with a frozen water line when you feel like this. I'm starting to stream so I can see. But it didn't get that cold. It's only -4. Like, -4 isn't the end of the world. Alright, hang on. I'm going on to the page to see. If I can't see water dripping, that means I got a problem to deal with today. Great. Frozen water line. Oh no, I'm so sore. Alright, come on. Yeah. Oh, what? How did they do that last night? Oh no. I got a frozen water line to deal with. Oh, no way. Well, this just sucks. Well, they can get it. There's water right now. There's water there. There's also something flying around. Must be blue jays. Yeah. So that means the hose froze. So how did they turn it off? Because I've got the water line jammed behind the thing, so they can't turn it off. Oh man, how bad is it? I gotta drag the hose into the garage. Oh. Well, I got a job to do, folks. Unbelievable. I don't believe this. Okay, well, there you go. I got something I have to do. No, it's not going to get that warm, Susie. Because the temperature is, well, right now it's like -3. Oh, that's what they say there. Oh, it's -1 up there. It's going to 3 degrees high today, 2 degrees tonight, 4 degrees tomorrow in Petawawa. In Ottawa, it's 4 to 8. Ironically, it'll thaw out tomorrow. But they need water today. I must have not had the water running fast enough. That's what it probably was. Maybe in my pain last night when I did my chores, I just didn't have the water running fast enough. It's the only thing that makes any sense. So I gotta get the heat gun, and I gotta take the hose off, and I gotta get the water running on the line. I got some screwing around to do, folks. Drag the hose into the garage, thaw it out. Oh, boys. Well, so we know what Matt's doing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got a job to do that has to get done. So, thing is, installation's above my head, eh? Like, above my head is like not a good situation. It's only installation, it's not heavy, but it is above my head. Oh, anyways. So, what does everybody think of the green roof for $100 worth of tin? But I crapped, you know that roof guard stuff? Man, oh man, I wouldn't have done her, still wouldn't have done her. The roof guard stuff that they said that I should put on, and then you said, Matt, you better put it on, you better put it on. Well, you know what? It's not $108. It was more. I crapped. I almost didn't buy it. I was like, oh no, I don't know about this. It's like $165 for that roof guard stuff. So there it is. I was, but they told me if I didn't do it, oh, you're gonna rot your roof out. But do you believe the roof screw holes were the same? Like, what are the chances of the metal lining up exactly where you need it with the screw holes from the previous job? Like, I just don't believe it. I'm still like, I know it's all coincidence, I know it's all coincidence, but a lot of coincidence took place there. Because when I show you today how much green is left over, you're going to go, okay, yeah, this is a big time coincidence. I'm not kidding you. There's not even, well, there's two pieces of metal about maybe 1.5 feet long, a strip cut off the edge, like there's nothing left, like nothing. It was exactly what I needed to do the roof, and no more. Like that's how it was dead. Wait till you see it. I'll show you in the back of the truck the scraps of metal, and you'll go, that's all that was left. I said, yep, and that's all the green he had. It was like exactly the screw holes matched up, and it's the same green as my garage, forest green, same thing. It's like just unbelievable actually, and it was in stock locally. I just had to drive across the big highway and go to a farm, like grand total maybe 12-minute drive. Round trip was like 30 minutes to pick it up. Not far. It was sitting there waiting for me. And you know how I found this guy? This is amazing. You know how the universe does this, puts things in motion. When this spring, when I went to get Carl, the concrete guy, I went to his house, and they were in his garage. It was Saturday afternoon, and I went to see him, and they were in the garage all drinking beer, and this guy was in there half in the bag drinking rum. And he gave me a business card, and he says, "Oh, I got metal roof for sale." And that's how I met him, or I would have never known about him. Oh, there are no coincidences, Mindy. Well, I'm up in the air on that one because you know what? I had a little bit of deja vu. What was it? Yesterday? No, day before. I had some deja vu, and I believe deja vu are stop signs or little markers on the road of life telling you that you're going in the right direction. And I had deja vu when I was in the barn working. I said, I've done this before. So I'm meant to be doing this, I guess, right? You think? Well, I'm doing it. Well, when I don't listen to my gut, John, I get into big trouble, I think today we'll see what happens. But I gotta deal with this frozen hose first. I don't believe I didn't have it running strong enough. Oh yeah, all that feed the other day that I cleaned up around the feeder and I scraped up and put in the wheelbarrow, and I cleaned it up and there was a whole wheelbarrow load of feed that they wouldn't eat that was on the ground. Well, I dumped it just outside the gate, like just outside the gate here in the yard. Dumped it right in front of the gate, outside in the yard. They ate it all, completely stripped it yesterday. So they won't eat it around the feeder, but if you take it and pile it in the yard, they'll clean her right up. It's the most bizarre thing. They ate it all. There's nothing left where I dumped it. Have a good day, Amanda. Yeah, they are funny, aren't they? I don't know what it is. Or it's just laziness. Oh, there's food out here in the yard. We don't have to go back into the what you call it? The pen. Heat tape on me? Like on my back? Bye, Amanda. Like electrical heat tape on me? I don't think that'd be too comfortable. On the frozen hose. No, I don't need to do that. On the frozen hose. No, I just gotta get the hose into the garage, get thawed out. I'm trying to get away from having these electrical heating things. I'm trying to get it so that there's no electrical heating happening here. If I would have left it running fast enough, but I think last night, because honestly, I'm trying to think here. When I did the water, I don't remember leaving it running. I don't remember leaving it running fast enough. I don't remember standing there at the bathtub, setting the hose up, getting it to run. I think I didn't. I think I screwed up, which I'm paying for today. Pretty soon that'll be disconnected here. Real soon, actually. We'll be turning that off, and we'll be going strictly for the garden hose in the heated bag on the side of the house. That's going to be happening soon. We're not there yet because the weather is, we're not at that severe situation, because, like an example, the next 7 days, it's still hovering around 0. Highs during the day of 1, and night -4 and -6. So we're not at that severe where I have to shut her all down yet. We're getting close, but we're not there yet. Pretty soon it'll be shut her down for the winter. So, like, I'll just look at it, see what the 10-day forecast says on the old weather network. Yeah, even the 10-day forecast is still hovering around zeros and -5s. So we're still good. I still have time. I still have wiggle room here. Even though I really should be doing, like, I should be putting the gun to my head and working here, but I have wiggle room, which I'll pay for later, because I'll do the wiggle room, and then I'll be honest. Winter's going to be fun this year. It is. It is. It's going to be fun, because this year is different than last year. That's what I like about this coming winter. It's not going to be the same as last winter. There's going to be some learning curves, you know, some setups, some changing things, you know. Oh, you shouldn't have said that, Strawberry. Now you've just cursed that the bag is going to die this year. Shouldn't have said anything. It's just a heated bag made in China, sold by some American company that pretends to make things in the USA, but really not, because the tag says made in China. It's going to be a good winter, because we're going to be live in the barn, the goose shed. It's going to be cool. I'm pumped. It's the only thing keep me going. That's how I keep going through this pain. I just keep going. I just keep pounding it. I really should sit down today and update GoFundMe too, but I just don't have the energy. But I really love that green roof, though. Oh man, I'm loving it. I looked out the window this morning. I was like, yeah, that looks awesome. You know what I'm looking forward to is the barn streams. I think it's going to be a lot of shenanigans, the ducks in there, because that's a lot of ducks. Like, we're talking like 100 and there'll be like 110, 115 ducks in there. It's going to be a show. It is. You know? Oh, we got somebody that misses the edited videos. How selfish of you. I can't do it. I had a concussion. I can't edit anymore. Why do people keep doing the edit? Videos are so passé. They're old news. It ain't happening. Lockdown's going to be awesome, Lester. Because you're going to, not only are you going to see the ducks, what's happening all day here with lockdown, when we're stuck in lockdown, but you're also going to have the GoPro on my head doing all the water runs. Like, it's going to be so much better. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for the GoPro on the head stuff. You know, because that's basically what the Pterodeck is going to be all winter. It's going to be in my fanny pack, attached to a GoPro on my head the whole winter. It's going to be like point of view live streaming the whole winter. It'll be this is going to be a very interesting winter. I think people are going to be shocked how like anybody that's here that has seen what the GoPro Live is like on my head. It's pretty awesome. I think it is, anyways. I think it's pretty awesome. You know, we just got to put up with people complaining about the sound. They're going to have to turn up the sound because the GoPro mic isn't the best. But it's going to be great that you're going to see, you know, everything in real time as it happens, you know. I'm really pumped. Because even last year when I did the GoPro on my head, you know, I did the videos, and I had the raw videos after my concussion, and I was just throwing them up. Those videos were really nice. Nice, sharp quality. Live streamed the same way. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's exciting. And then we'll have streams running in the barn. We'll be able to see the ducks. And the barn is now the palace, you know. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's going to be good. A lot of nesting boxes in there. Like, it's going to be a wall-to-wall nesting boxes. But I think it's going to be good. I think that the streams in the barn are going to be like duckling streams. People are going to be watching them. It'll be just like the duckling streams. You know? Because it's like, it's pretty intense, the action, when you get that many ducks in one spot. The secret is going to get the camera on the right spot. Getting the camera on the right spot in the barn. No, I'm not going to put nesting boxes in the goose shed. I might, I don't know yet, Gene. It's up in the air. I might do one wall. Depends. I got to do the census on the females and see what we got happening here. He said we don't have a lot of floor space in there. What is the newest GoPro these days? I have no idea. I got an old 3. I haven't eaten yet. I got my breakfast on the counter. The cleaning is going to be so much easier. I have never looked forward to so much to scraping duck poop as I am looking forward to cleaning that barn. It'll be so nice scraping her. Oh, boys. Alright, so I gotta get breakfast happening. I gotta go deal with a frozen water line. I don't believe that. I must have been in pain last night. You know? How to keep the geese from going in the dark shed? Oh, no, I don't know. How do you keep the geese from going in the dark shed? What dark shed? The duck. I'm having my duck eggs for breakfast, yes? I'm trying to figure out your question, Angelica. Oh, I'm going to put some fence up. I gotta divide the pen. They gotta be separated. Or the geese will pick on the ducks. Here's what's gonna happen. I gotta put some fencing up. I have fencing here. I just gotta cut off the rest of the stuff on the bottom, and then I'm gonna string it out, and then so the geese are separated from the ducks. No. Because the geese don't need the bathtub like the ducks do. Ducks get the bathtub, the geese don't. Some days the geese will get access to the bathtub when the ducks are locked up. But they're not getting they're not getting the bathtub. Geese don't get dirty like the ducks do. Okay. I have to go over to the counter and get a coffee. Oh. boys. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Oh. My kitchen is a disaster zone. You know what I did the last cup of coffee? It looks like a coffee shop. I spilled it all over the floor walking across the kitchen. But I'll get breakfast in me and then I'll go outside. What a mess. I got a serious mess here, folks. I walked over to the kitchen counter and it's like there's this big, you can see, I guess I was shaking like this walking across the floor with the coffee, and it's just like there's a trail. No, I'm having duck eggs. Only got 4 eggs yesterday from the ducks. 4. This cold weather, I got the Saturday, I gotta go get pellets. I gotta get pellets Saturday. Am I gonna rest after I do the hose? Probably not, Chris. I'll probably get out there and start doing stuff, and I'll just start doing stuff. I'll turn a stream on you to watch me suffer. Oh, Mindy, if this is what your life is like, what I've been going through the last 3 days, I feel for you, woman. I truly feel for you. I have been on the next level pain. Next level pain. I've never had this, but I think, like I said, I think it's the aftermath of my concussion from January, and I'm just now dealing with it. Because I had no back pain. Like, how could I have no back pain when I got pile drived with that big chunk of ice on the helmet? Like, I got smacked hard, and I don't understand. I've had no back pain at all this year. Like, nothing. 0 zip. I haven't done anything, hurt myself, no crippleness. I just been go. And to all of a sudden now to be totally just debilitating pain, like, it doesn't make any sense for what I did, because I'm not kidding you. Like, I only tapped myself. Like, it was like just little taps. Like, it wasn't like I was going up the ladder full force when I hit my head. There were just little taps on the joists. So I don't know. It had to be just on the the verge, and it was like it was just time for my neck to go. Because yesterday morning, a gunshot. Deer hunters, eh? Oh, Doug heard it too. He's coming. He doesn't like the gunshots. But yet, if I'm shooting, he'll be right beside me. But he doesn't like gunshots off in the distance. Oh, here comes a little baby. See, he heard the gunshot. Oh, Doug's a little stiff this morning too. Doug slipped on ice. Doug. Right, he's gonna walk by. Yeah, he didn't like the gunshot. He's looking. Like, they're shooting out there. Yeah, they are, Doug. People are shooting deer right now. Oh, he's laying down now. All right. All right. I'm not much of a conversationalist this morning, folks. No, Susie, I hit my head. That's what did it. 3 little taps. 3. It was 3 times I did it. On the ladder, putting the roof truss up on Saturday. I don't remember hitting my head at all on Sunday. It was all 3 knocks were on Saturday. because I was on the ladder putting the truss up, and I was passing them to Keith for the measuring, and Tim. Oh, more. That's what I did. I whacked my head. Anyways. But it's my neck. It's just been bad. But I'm amazed I keep going. I wish I could have yesterday, because I know that, watching us do the metal on the roof. See, Keith pinched a nerve in his neck too, right? He was in excruciating pain. He had a pinched nerve in his neck too. He was in major discomfort. So the both of us yesterday were like totally crippled. The both of us putting that roof up, and it was like I said to myself, this has got to look like a Tim Conway sketch, putting a roof up. Two slow old men, because we were moving so slow yesterday. Raymond must have just joined here today, because I was talking about what I got to do inside there, Raymond. But it must have been a pretty slow stream watching us, like, because we were moving really, really, really slow. Like, it was pathetic slow, how slow we were going. Like, I thought we were going like a pathetic. It was like. I won't get a call today though, Gene, because they're closed. Their office is closed today. We did good work, but it was slow. Like, honestly, I'm gonna look back at that video years from now. I'm gonna look about it and I'm gonna go, holy mackerel! Could you drag your rear end any more? I'm amazed I did it though, because I was up there and it was like it was bad. I was like so unstable. Oh. Anyways, I'm just rambling fool here today, folks. I gotta get breakfast happening. I gotta get things happening here. I gotta go deal with a frozen water line, and I gotta let the dogs out, and I gotta do something outside, because there's not a cloud in the sky, so that means things are gonna warm up. I probably really should, first thing, get the tractor out, loosen myself up. I wish yesterday I could have given you some of that through the keyboard, and you could feel the pain we were going through. Then you could have experienced it going, oh, this is no fun watching these. I'm going to be doing some naproxen, Gene, as soon as I get some food happening. Oh. You know when you're like this, spaced out, you don't even, you just can't even talk. I'm reading the comments here, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm putting on a terrible stream right now here. I'm nowhere near any type of condition to have a camera running. It's got to cook before I can eat her, Gene. She's raw right now. I gotta get some more caffeine happening. But I have a hunch I'll end up doing some insulating. Something tells me. I think I'll do something will happen here today. I don't know how it's going to happen, but something is going to happen. I think if I get outside and start moving around, I'll loosen up enough that I can tack it, because like the insulating job is not really that big of a deal. But I will, as soon as I just start doing the insulating, I'm going to have to block it off, because the geese and the ducks will eat the insulation if they get in there tonight, because it won't be covered. I got soaps. I can only do one thing at a time. I'm working on the barn right now. Focus. We're on the barn right now. Don't worry about the cull, okay? That clock, that gun is firmly planted in the back of my head. What are you understanding, Mindy? Did I say something that needed understanding? That I'm a babbling fool right now in pain? Anybody jumps onto this stream, they're like, what is this guy talking about? The temps are a good week ahead of us. When it comes to do the call, it's like 0's nothing. Even -2, -3 is nothing. It's like working, when is the call? Look at that, Paul. Oh man. Why is everybody so obsessed with the call? I don't understand that. It's like everybody wants to see ducks die. That's got to be one of the number one questions. When are you going to kill the ducks? When are you going to kill the ducks? You pray for me that I feel better. I don't think it'll help though. It's one of those things. My body's just got to take the course. You're just wondering. I've talked about the soaps. I've talked about this hundreds of times, how many birds are going to be here over the winter. Hundreds of times. You obviously are just only watching the odd stream here and there. I've talked about this so many times. A lot. Way more than last year. Oh, Mindy, I can't even think straight. I'm so slow. That's something that's sitting on a tractor, brain dead, just doing some grading, getting rid of the gravel is probably the better thing to do. That way I'm not thinking. But we'll see. Cutting insulation's not a thinking job, It's like big knife, cut it, put it in the hole. Big knife, cut it, put it in the hole. It's like, I'm thinking something like that's going to happen. Like, something's going to happen. But first things first is drag the hose into the garage to thaw it out and get the heat gun and heat up the faucet, and hopefully they can get the water running. Oh. Good morning, Deborah. I didn't count on that job. Unbelievable. We haven't saw TK this morning. I think TK is, he must be busy. No sign of him. Of course, I am late today. Maybe it won't be too bad, the hose. Oh, Gene, it'll be frozen. Solid. No, Lester, it's not time for the heated hose yet. We talked about this earlier. Oh, you're here. Good morning, Tom. We haven't shut down everything yet here. We got another week. It's looking like a solid week. Oh. Solid week. See, we're all saying hi to Tom because we didn't know that he was lurking in the shadows watching us here. He didn't jump on and say hi to anybody at the beginning. Oh. All right, folks. I'm thinking I gotta get motivated here. What time is it? 8:45, which is really 9:45 old time, and I gotta get hopping. Even though I'm just not there. The pain is unbelievable. I'll turn a stream on when I'm outside of whatever I'm gonna do. If I'm on the tractor, I'm not going to turn a stream on because it's too much hassle with the camera and getting on and off the tractor to make sure that I stay in the picture for you guys. So if I do the tractor, you'll probably hear the tractor run in the background on the feeder stream. You'll know, oh, if you hear the lawn tractor, it means I'm doing that. But if I decide to start doing some insulating in the barn, I absolutely promise you I will turn a stream on so you can watch me put pink insulation in the rafters and the walls. Okay? That's what will happen. Okay? That's what's gonna happen here. But I gotta go eat, and then I'm gonna go deal with the frozen water, and then we'll see how I go. I think once I start working around and doing stuff, I potentially could snap out of it. I gotta plan my day out right, because once you start handling the pink insulation, I really, you gotta bundle yourself up so you don't get the pink fiberglass in your neck and all that kind of stuff. So it's like a big deal. It's like at the point of no return, you know? Like I gotta suit up for it. Best case scenario is put my coveralls on, so I don't get any pink fiberglass insulation stuck all over me, because I hate that stuff. Yeah, it's got the Pink Panther on it. That's the stuff. So that's what's going to happen here. Oh, but I'm thinking maybe today, we'll see what happens. I shouldn't speculate on how the day is going to go. I shouldn't. We'll just wing it. We're just going to wing it here. So you all understand that I'm hurting and that you never know what's going to happen. So there's no promises on anything today. I hope everybody understands this. So I'm going to say goodbye, because I got to get some breakfast so I can start this deal of what I'm doing. Ugh.